Okay, so now we're going to look further at this no hands guard as a training exercise and look at specifics, ways of getting out of different fixes, different problems that come up. So Austin is trying to pass my guard, and again, I'm not using my hands, all right? And he backs away. Whenever he, initially, let's say he wants to try to pass over my leg, so he pushes my knee down. Whenever a knee gets pushed down, I put that foot down and I slide my hips in that direction and I bring my knee back to my chest. It tells you that you should anyway keep your knees close to your chest, not let your femur go beyond vertical in this direction. All right, it can be vertical or this way, but not beyond it in this way. That's when the leg becomes weak. Anything pushing on it becomes very heavy and it's out of my reach. Even though I'm not using my hands, if I were, I would want my legs within my hand's reach so I could grab and pull free his arm and break my leg free of his grip so that my legs and hips aren't getting trapped. So even though I'm not using my hands, I'm enforcing the same rules and obeying the same mechanics and physics as far as where my legs should go, where my hands can help. So he's working, he pushes this down and I move my hips that way and I bring my knee back close together. And then I can use my foot to push away on his bicep and break that grip or that hand pushing on my knee, all right? And then I go back again. A good reference place for placement for my feet at this range is on his hips, but if he's closer, I'll pull him in and then cross my ankles. So if he's just about that far away, I could actually hook you back a little further. I could actually pull with my feet and then cross. And now here again, if he's going to open my guard, if he does get it open, if I bring my knee here, I can still keep my knees close and I can hook him. If he tries to go that way, I can hook my foot inside his knee, inside of his thigh actually, and get it, even if he's standing up. He starts to move to one side or the other. I'm hooking my foot inside that knee, that way, while my other foot is on his hip. If he reverses direction, I switch. Other foot on the hip and then this foot on the knee, the trailing side, so he drags me with him. If I can't switch my feet in time and he goes the other direction, I hook with this foot and feed that to the other foot. And now they go right foot on the hip, left foot inside the leg. All right, my hands are still not involved directly. If he does pass and runs around, it just stays there. I'm gonna roll back, hook with my feet and spin and put him back in my open guard. Sometimes he does this. He's down low and then he backs away and he hugs my legs. Like this. This is a real fix. So I'm not going to touch him with my hands. I can get up on my elbow. I'll allow that for this exercise. But now he's got my legs close together with both hands. All right? And what I'm doing is with my toes. Somebody recently was joking about the fact that when they try to pass, the last thing I'll hold on to someone with is my toes, and it can be quite effective. He's trying to pass, and my toes are just barely hooking him, and he's trying to come around. All right, once he gets past that there, I'll bring my heels close to my butt. And now I'm going to scoot away like this and get my knees free and then open up again. Spread, pull the knees close to my chest. And here we are again. All right, so for the sake of this exercise, he might stay at a distance, he might stand up, or he might come back in close. Just so we can work again. I might start open guard, or I might start closed guard, and then keep bringing my hips up and close to him. So there's no space between his stomach and my inner thighs and groin area. All right, when there's space there, that's when he has more leverage to open me up. All right? Anytime, again, he's pushing on a leg, if I move my hips, I can kick away. If I can't kick away this way, I'll come over top and kick away. All right? I'll use my feet to pull him in. All right? Use your feet a lot like hands. And your legs are a lot like arms when you have the open guard. But again, the key there is to make your legs able to move your hips. So when he's trying to trap my legs, and I feel my hips are becoming trapped as well, whatever direction he's trying to go, I'm scooting out and opening up in that direction so he can't get behind me, he can't pass. Now looking at the specifics of him stacking me, let's say he reaches under this leg and he drives. Go ahead and drive, keep driving, keep driving. And here he goes behind me. All right, so I'm up. I duck my shoulder, I make sure this arm does not get under my arm, and here like this. He doesn't reach under and grab my wrist. So I'll just keep this close. Get up for a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck my shoulder that's nearest to him. And I'm going to roll and spin. So here, he comes back in. I'm going to duck this shoulder and my head. I'm going to push off with these feet to elevate my hips and then open up my legs like a big fishing net and catch it in.
go to work, I'm pulling him in. And I can also work with this idea without using my hands of just walking my guard up higher and squeezing on him, just training the strength that I need in my legs to keep him trapped. It's more effective. It's harder for him to get posture or open my guard. You can feel there's more squeeze there. Yeah. So you train that strength as well. All right. So there's some more specifics on how to develop leg work and hip work, whether in the context of this drill where you're not using your hands or in just regular guard work. The same rules apply. You would move your hips and use your legs in the same way. However, it's going to be a lot easier when you can also use your arms, all right, in just general guard work.